Good afternoon, Western Washington, and happy Sunday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and today we're going to take a look at the forecast for the next couple systems moving through and the potential atmospheric river into next weekend. So let's start here with the satellite imagery. You can see we've got a lot of clouds across Western Washington. First time in quite a while that there's been clouds across the whole state with rain showers moving through at times. Taking a look at the radar, you can see we have some showers moving into the area, but nothing too extreme right now. More rain moving in from offshore, and you can see we got some showers across parts of the northern parts of Western Washington, some showers across eastern Washington, and some moving in off the coast there. So pretty typical day here. Taking a look at the European model, the overall pattern here you can see as we go through today, rain will pick up and get heavier as we go into tonight with that heavy mountain snow as well into Monday morning. There we turn showery Monday afternoon. Showers continue into Tuesday, and then our next system moves into the area late Tuesday into Wednesday. They're bringing rain and mountain snow there on Wednesday. That continues at times through Wednesday evening before we turn showery, and then we should dry out for the most part on Thursday evening into Friday there. You can see as we go into Friday afternoon, some rain starts to move through the area, and then take a look at this atmospheric river that's just going to slam into the area Saturday afternoon, continuing with heavy rain through Monday, so all the way through Sunday, and then through Monday as well, likely going to start to push out of the area with showers ending by Monday evening. And then we have another system moving through the area on Tuesday morning, bringing mountain snow and some more lowland rain, and then as we go off into the extended forecast, potential for more heavy rain all the way out through the end of February and into March. So obviously a very active time coming up. Taking a look at the NAM forecast for simulated radar here, you can see as we go through this afternoon, those showers start to move in, but they don't really impact the lowlands all that much until we get to about 5 to 6 p.m. as showers get more widespread. Some mountain snow and lowland rain begins early Monday morning, continuing all the way through about midday Monday there before we get showery with some convergence zone activity there potentially Monday evening into Monday night there. And then we have some just lingering showers on Tuesday before you can see our next system starting to move into the area there Tuesday evening. So taking a look at rain totals through Tuesday morning here, you can see most of Western Washington getting about a half inch. Some areas getting more toward a quarter inch. You can see in the foothills some places getting up toward 3/4 of an inch, and same on the coast there. Overall, a nice round of rain, but nothing too extreme. You can take a look here at the snowfall totals. You can see the passes are going to be getting basically 15 to 20 inches. You can see 16 inches at Snoqualmie Pass, 20 inches at Stevens Pass, potentially up toward 2 feet at White Pass. So that could be a tough go at times. And then you can see, I just want to point this out, it is a holiday weekend with President's Day tomorrow, so we will be having some potential holiday weekend traffic across the passes there. So if you are crossing the passes, especially Monday morning into afternoon, be prepared for some snow impacts at times and potential travel delays or even closures if things get bad. So just heads up for that. Now let's take a look at that potential atmospheric river next weekend. So we have this set out to Friday afternoon. We're looking at precipitable water, which is basically the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere. Higher levels of water vapor indicate big amounts of rain coming in and a really moist system. You can see as we go through Friday night into Saturday morning, that atmospheric river is aiming at Western Washington. Starts hitting the area Saturday there, continues all the way through Sunday before those showers finally start to move out of the area on Monday, and then we have another system that moves through there on Tuesday. This is potentially going to bring some pretty significant rainfall amounts. So you can see, I will put this out to about the heaviest rain. On the left here, we have the European model ensemble average. On the right, we have the control run. The control run has been consistently showing a very strong system with upwards of 2.5 inches of rain in 24 hours for the lowlands, 3 to 6 inches in 24 hours for parts of the Olympics, the Cascades, and the coast. The control run is a little bit more dialed back here, showing 1 to 2 inches of rain in 24 hours across the region. Some areas getting up toward 2.5 inches in 24 hours. But that will continue all the way through Monday into Tuesday with that next system. And we're going to have some pretty big totals, upwards of 3 inches in the lowlands potentially. And then the coast, the Olympics, the Cascades, anywhere from 4 to 10 inches potentially. Highest amounts are going to be in the Olympics and the Cascades. But the big problem with these atmospheric rivers is that they just rise the snow level a ton. So you can see here temperatures on Saturday and Sunday here. We're going to have highs across all of Western Washington in the 50s, but some areas, mainly from Everett and Seattle south toward Olympia, are going to have highs in the mid-50s to low 60s. And all these warm temperatures are because of that subtropical air that the atmospheric river grabs out of the subtropics, brings up toward where it makes landfall, and then kind of deposits that subtropical air with all the heavy rain across the region that it makes landfall in, which in this case is Western Washington. And then this is the more concerning thing to look at. Take a look at temperatures in the mountains. You got places like Paradise on Mount Rainier up in the upper 30s, Snoqualmie Pass, Stevens Pass, White Pass, all in the in the low to mid 40s there. And then even some of the higher peaks like Mount Baker and some of the North Cascades all above freezing. So this is suggesting snow levels over 10,000 feet, which is very problematic for flooding because you get all this rain falling that melts all the snow with these warm temperatures. And we're going to have a lot of snow over the next couple of days here. As you saw in that forecast earlier, just at least 16 to 24 inches over the next couple of days. That's not counting the next system Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we get this atmospheric river that brings temperatures in the 40s to the mountains and melts all that snow in addition to dumping 5+ inches of rain. And that is definitely a recipe for a lot of flooding concerns. So stay tuned over the next few days as we kind of hone in this forecast and watch this potential. Taking a look at the ensemble forecast, you can see decent confidence in enhanced rainfall here at SeaTac Airport. Taking a look at Snoqualmie Pass, very good confidence in some really big rainfall totals, 2 to 4 inches in 24 hours, which would definitely be some flooding concerns. Quileute on the North Washington coast, you can see even bigger concerns for flooding, upwards of 4 inches potentially in 24 hours in some of these higher ensemble runs. And as you go down toward Portland, you can see there's a little bit less certainty in this atmospheric river's impact since atmospheric rivers are usually pretty narrow. Some areas on the north and south sides of them have less certainty as to what kind of impacts you could have. So we'll definitely be watching this over the next few days. This could be a pretty significant event. You can see the overall trend as well here, the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook for the end of February into the first day of March. They're above average temperatures for all of the U.S. west of the Mississippi, including the Pacific Northwest. And then above average precipitation for parts of the Northwest here, especially Washington, with below average precipitation for most of the country. But we are in this above average region. With the above average temperatures, it does suggest that the potential for atmospheric rivers, and it would make sense to have an atmospheric river in this time frame. So definitely stay tuned for that. You can follow me here on YouTube, click subscribe, like these videos, share them, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. I will likely be live streaming at Snoqualmie Pass tomorrow morning. I'll be out there storm chasing. I'll probably start that live stream around 7 a.m. or so be sure to tune in for that. I'll post the links on my social media pages, and be sure to follow me on Blue Sky, on Western Washington Weather Facebook group, and on Twitter. The links to those are all in the description, so stay tuned. We've got a lot of updates over the next few days with all this active weather coming in, and I will talk to you all later.